Morning students, hope you all are fine and safe from COVID-19. Today I am going to explain part 2 of chapter 1. The name of the chapter is The Foolish Boy. Before starting part 2, I would like to give a summary of part 1. In this story there is a boy whose name is Robbie. He lived in England with her mother. His father died in childhood and nearby her grandmother lived in a small cottage. One day her mother sent him to his granny because he was going to market. Robbie obeyed his mother and went to her grandmother and played in his granny's garden all day. When he was returning, his grandmother gave him a needle and told him to give it to his mother. When he was returning, he put the needle in hay cart which was passed by Robbie. At last, when he reached home, he could not find the needle in hay. Then his mother told him that he is such a foolish boy, and he told her, you should put the needle in your sleeves. The next week, Robbie again went to her grandmother's home, and this time his granny gave him a knife and told to give it to his mother. Robbie again, when he was coming home, he remembered his mother's words, so he put the knife in his sleeves. But when he reached home, he could not find because it had fallen out. Again her mother told him that he is a foolish boy. Then she told that you should put the knife in your pocket. Next, now I will start the chapter. The next week, Robbie played with a little puppy at his granny's house. When he went next week, his granny's house, he played with the puppy. In the afternoon, he said, Granny, can I take this puppy home? Then he asked his granny that, can I take this puppy home? Yes, but look after it carefully. Then his granny told him that yes, you can take, but look after it carefully, said his granny. Robbie stuffed the puppy into his pocket. Then what he has done? He put the puppy in his pocket as his mother told him to put the knife in pocket. So he put the puppy in pocket. When he took the puppy out at home, he did not move. But what's happened? When he reached home, the puppy could not move. Oh, what have you done, you foolish boy? Then his mother cried at him and told that what you have done, you foolish boy. You told me to put it in my pocket, so I did, said Robbie. Then what Robbie said, that you told me last time that you should put it in my pocket. So he did it. After a few minutes, the puppy opened its eyes. But after a few minutes, puppy opened its eyes. You are foolish, Robbie, said his mother. You should have pulled it with a string tied around its neck. Then what she told? That you should pull it with a string tied around its neck. Next week, Robbie took the puppy back to his granny's house. Later on, his granny said, here is a piece of meat. Carry it home to your mother. The next week again he went to his granny's house. When he was returning, his granny gave him a piece of meat and told him that carry it home to your mother. Robbie tied the meat with a string. Then what he had done? He tied the meat with a string and dragged it along behind him. And he was dragging that. The puppy followed Robbie. The little puppy followed Robbie, nibbling the piece of meat. And what he was doing? He was nibbling the piece of meat. When Robbie reached home, he had no meat. When he reached home, he had no meat. Why? Because the puppy has eaten them. You should have wrapped it up in a piece of paper and carried the packet on your head, said his mother. This time, his mother told her that you should wrap it up in a piece of paper, then carried the packet on your head. Again next week, Robbie's granny gave him a pound of butter. This week, Granny gave him a pound of butter. Robbie wrapped the butter up in a piece of paper and put the packet on his head. The butter melted in the sun. Such a foolish boy. What he had done? He wrapped the butter in piece of paper, put the packet on his head. The butter melted in sun, and due to sun, butter melted. When he reached home, his mother looked at him and cried out. What's happened? When he reached home, his mother looked at him and cried out, "What is all that yellow stuff on your head and back?" Then she asked, "What is all that yellow stuff on your head and back?" "You are a foolish boy," said his mother. His mother said that you are a foolish boy, Robbie. His mother scolded him, but Robbie was still thinking what wrong he had done. Still he was thinking what wrong he has done. Okay, now chapter is over. I will send pic of chapter. You have to underline hard words and write in your copy and learn also.